Hello everyone, I'm on Pacific. Welcome back to another video on Battlefield 1 commentaries. This time, I'm going to talk about something that's very close to my heart, and is the fact that I hate driving in real life. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of backstory here. I live in a town where driving around is not a very big issue, and because of that, lots of people are bad drivers. I'm not a bad driver. I'm not a perfect driver, but here's why I'm not a bad driver, is I don't drive around very many places. Driving scares me. It's not that I get anxiety when I'm driving. I used to get kind of anxiety when I was driving alone, actually, but now it's just kind of like driving just straight up scares me. And it's because, like, I take information very seriously, right? So, anything from, oh, you're gonna learn this to save your life, or, like, oh, hey, this is gonna be on your math exam. I hear math exam, I'm like, alright, teacher, give me the information, and I'm gonna take it super seriously, right? So I take this information super seriously. Driving is one of those things where I take the information super seriously. They talk about a lot of different things that can go wrong when you're driving. And I learned, not through any car crashes or anything, but I know that driving is a particularly potentially deadly activity, and all these things that they tell you can go wrong with your car just scare me. It's like I'm driving down the road. If I turn wrong, I have the potential to roll my car over and get in a freak accident and, like, die or something, right? And it's nothing like I haven't, like, the closest thing I've done to anything is I went to brake and it was icy and, like, I slid an extra 10 feet, right? That's the, like, worst thing I've done in terms of just something deadly. But I have this innate fear of being behind the wheel, and no matter how much I drive, if I have to drive a new route, like just somewhere I've never been before, someone has to be in the car with me and be my navigator. Because just, number one, I suck at following directions. Number two is following directions is a distraction, and distractions in driving lead to death. And like I said, it's not that it's hard to drive where I live. There's a lot of, like, kind of stupid drivers, but not like, oh, we're all gonna speed and pass each other. It's a big NASCAR race. And it's nothing like that. It's just like, hey, you're going 5 miles over the speed limit and not very severely tailgating me. Oh no. This is an issue. Oh boy. Oh, what have we done? But yeah, it's not like there's extreme tailgaters that's like 0.0 seconds before, oh, we're gonna get nuked. But before the light turns green, they, like, honk at you and, like, pass you and stuff. But it's just, like, I have no trust in my vehicle of transportation, which is, in fact, a car. Is a car. It's driving in real life, I absolutely hate, even though I follow all the rules. Like, it's not like I'm afraid I'm gonna get pulled over because I speed and text at the same time. No, it's like, am I going to die because I decided to drive? And before I drive, I'm completely fine. I'm like, yeah, I can, you know, I think of the route. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go here, like 10 minutes to pick my sister up from school, no big deal. I'm the pigeon holder, being a complete retard. But it's like, it's not that, it's just like the action of putting myself in a position that, like, most people in America die from car accidents. So I'm putting myself in the like deadliest situation possible, honestly. Like, granted, there's a chance, not a very big chance I'm gonna die, but it's still, like, I don't want to die. And there's a lot of things that happen where I drive and I make one little minor mistake. Like, let's say I was, like, driving over the yellow line for like 2 seconds and no cars are there. I have, like, when I get home, I have these, like, flashbacks of, oh my gosh, what if there was a car there? And I have to tell myself there wasn't a car there, you're fine. You would have reacted perfectly. And granted, I play a lot of video games, and my mom has this. I don't know if this is linked or not, but my mom says I actually have good reaction timing. So, I mean, there's that. It's a strange phenomenon, and I hate it because, like, driving is an essential part of life, right? Because you have to drive everywhere eventually. You have a driver's license to go to your job, go to this place, go to that place, and my town is small enough to where you can walk around everywhere, but it's like an extra maybe hour if you really had to go somewhere. And it's but it's not worth it to walk, you know. It's better if you learn to drive because it saves you time. And like, if I had to work at, let's say there's a Wendy's in this town, right? If I had to work at Wendy's, the amount of time I would save driving is recording one of these Battlefield 1 videos. And that just means if I can get this stuff done, I have more free time, or I even have more time to record more videos or do schoolwork. So it's like, driving totally makes sense to do. But yeah, I have an innate fear of driving, and I laugh at it all the time. We make jokes about it, and it's generally after we make jokes about it, and I go, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not afraid anymore, then usually I kind of get better. What is this dude doing? Oh, he's experimenting with getting rid of barbed wire. I understand, but you gotta play the game, because you guys are in a losing situation here. I might as well put in a scope. Scope, mon dragon. So anyway, that is it for this video. Are you afraid of driving? Do you not care about driving at all? Do you drive? Are you a child who doesn't even understand why I'm talking about this? Go ahead and share all your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, tell me in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, because I will be doing more Battlefield 1 commentaries. I especially like these videos because I like to share my opinions with people and spark up discussions, even if you totally get pissed off at me for some reason. You know, I like it. I like making videos that spark up discussion with you guys. Not like, oh, I enjoyed the video. You know, I can do that. But a video where it's like, you think, you know, you get the wheels turning in your brain. Whoa, I had the most revives. I wasn't even playing active medic. Did I get a battle pack? No, I didn't. Alright. I'm Pacific. See you guys in the next video of whatever I decide to make.